Happy New Year from Daily Doodles. I'm Ken Coleman and welcome to 2018, or whatever year in the future you watch this. So this is posting for New Year's Day 2018, the beginning of the new year. And I was planning to do something about the ball drop. I'm not from New York, but a state a little bit close. I'm from Boston. So today's palette are going to be three colors in addition to this black right here. It's going to be additive and subtractive for the special holiday. The three colors are electric violet. The hexadecimal code for that is A438EF. Canary, yellow. The hex code is E5FF52. And then, believe it or not, this is a shade of blue. It is pattens blue. Pattens blue? I think like the pattern shoes. Pattens blue D6F1FF. I was making sure to pick something that isn't really white because I need just a little bit of touch of color to play with this without clashing. So let's jump in. I'm going to create a new layer to work on. And first thing I'm going to draw is the ball, the famous famous Times Square ball that lights up. It's, I think, crystals. Once again, not perfect geometry here. That will be our ball. I feel the urge to use a circular marquee to make this more circular, but go with this. So right now I have the paintbrush on, but I'm going to switch to pencil soon. So by the time that this video is posted, all of you will be in 2018. Me as well. You'll be in some new year. You all won't be, none of you will be in 2017. So what do you think of the new year? What do you think of the future? Tell me in the comments below how the future's been treating you. The next step, and I was just noticing from some photos of the past and when the ball is being raised, that there is a geometric pattern. And I'm going to clear that out. It reminds me sort of the Triforce from Nintendo. So if you imagine triangles, I'm going to take the eraser and the paintbrush tip and start drawing some lines through there. And the next will go up through this one. And then through here. And then another one. Another one. And it's going to be patterned, but a little bit more three-dimensional. Line. Right now, this is the subtractive side of the project, of the Daily Doodle. The way that these triangles repeat themselves, they start to form hexagons right here, and then they increase, wrapping around. Add another triangle, another one. Real one's geometric, but what the heck. Daily Doodle. I know, excuse, but yeah, that's the way it is. And little mistake there. Erase. And this is just going to repeat itself and repeat itself and repeat itself. And as warped as this ends up coming out, I'll make it look pretty spectacular. If you're doing this at home, let's join me in continuing these triangles until we run out of space. And a triangle, and a triangle, and a triangle, another one, another one, another one, another one, and that is our very loosely rendered our very loosely rendered Times Square ball. So now the fun starts with the pencil tool. Now I am going to take some of that. Going to take some of the canary yellow and a little tiny tip Uh, let's start with the pattens blue. I'm going to sketch a little bit of the base because the ball drop doesn't entirely drop all the way. Safety hazard. This is going to be the point of the new year. It's not every time that I'm going to be drawing on a black background, but enjoying this celebration as I am. It's going to be shining. All that glow emanating out. And the people, the masses. This is reminding me of a t-shirt design that I created through the cooperation of TeePublic and Bonnaroo, the music festival. It had the crowd and it had a black background and many colors. And it was about showing a similar energy of celebration and people collecting en masse, enjoying each other's company. But then again, Bonnaroo is in the middle of June, and New York Christmas Eve is much colder. So these are going to be a bunch of people. And the line doesn't stop there, but that's where I'm cropping my image. All this glow reflecting off their heads. And beginning of that rail that the ball goes down. And that will do for now. A little bit of erase so that we don't have just flat white there. Let's switch to the pencil tool. And unfortunately, that is taking off much more than I expected. Back up. And just lightly decrease. A little bit more. It's 21 work. Just trying to show that these aren't entirely opaque. They aren't like light shades. And I'm going to return back to that after I add the colors. So next up is canary yellow, and I've been noticing that these balls, through the course of their descent into the new year, there are patterns, and it's usually of 3 different colors. So we'll be doing canary yellow, electric violet, and this pattern's blue. And we'll put that there. I'll try creating some type of sequence between the colors. Let's say with his hexagon, it will go yellow, white, purple, and then yellow, white, purple. And uh, hmm. Okay, a slight change of plan. Everywhere purple is, everywhere that there's this point, the opposite side will be the same tone. And hopefully that all pans out. So it is purple there, purple there, purple there. And purple. And canary yellow. Uh, hmm. I seem to be painting myself into a corner, or coloring myself into a corner. There we go, and sorry about that. Let's see, easy fix. Go back with pattens white. I can be very meticulous, even with my daily doodles. Trying to get this all to work out. Okay, new game plan. These are all loosely triangles, same length, same angles. And that can be divided into 3. All of these going up. We'll have purple at the bottom. Let's see. Erase there. So purple, purple, purple. This isn't all working out perfectly, but I'm just going to roll with it from here on. And so these parts will be purple too. Because every triangle gets a little bit of purple. And now we add the canary yellow. And give this one a little purple. Canary yellow, canary yellow, canary yellow, 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 and we just repeat this ever we like. Doesn't matter what pattern you or I end up going with, as long as it looks pretty balanced. between these three colors. It's just trying to look jubilant. Please excuse the music that was playing outside my door. And this will do it. This will add the electric violet and the canary yellow. So now it is time to start working in less restrained manner. Take some purple and we start adding here. We don't want this to look too much like something from Pleasantville, or as cool as the black and white to color contrast would be. Trying to make it a little bit more cohesive. So the purple is getting everywhere. Purple, and canary yellow. The more this gets everywhere, I'll be able to chalk this up as impressionist. And this is lighting it up. Going to try keeping the contours clear of this ball while still showing the luminosity. I'm not sure how much power goes into lighting this thing, but it's bright. And let's add a little bit of flash to this. More yellow. And I'm going to try not to overdo this, but still do it a lot. And the electric violet. Purples and yellows are complementary colors. So that's part of why I decided to pair these two, the canary and the electric violet. Let those colors have fun with each other. And now, just some cleaning up. Make sure that the silhouette of the ball is clear. And let's see if we can, with a fine point, sort of a flash lines, like a comic book explosion. Not so much an explosion, but a flare. Add more pattens blue. This is starting to get more cartoony, but I'm fine with it, and I hope that you are as well. Lightly add the pattens blue outside that jagged shape of the flare. Adorn it with the other two colors. And it's reflecting off of these rails. The people below. The electric violet. All right, that is pretty much it. Celebrate in means of celebrating this. Just going to top it with nice and bold. Here is it. It is now 2018. Get the right mix of colors depending on where it is. So that no matter where you are reading it, where the numeral is, the sentiment will ring true. there, yellow there. Allow for the right amount of contrast. And the highlights. So welcome 2018. If you enjoyed this video, please give it the thumbs up. Looks a little like this. You can also subscribe with another button down below. And I wish you a happy 2018, happy 2019, 2020, whatever year you're watching this. Right, so Happy New Year. And confetti and all this electric violet and pattens blue. I hope everyone's had a safe New Year's Eve and a wonderful start to the year. Bye. This is one last touch. It's Ken Coleman. Happy New Year.